And we're back with more of Nick's little indie picks. Continuing with, what is this, episode 2 of Minoria?
Yeah. Episode 2
Yeah,
already.
we're
Time
blowing
flies.
through this. We very may well finish this tonight,
That works for me, man.
if my calculations are correct. So,
That just means another indie pick next time.
it's hard to find gems amongst all the dross, but we've done pretty good so far. And I
Yeah.
gotta say, in a world where we now live with
In a world.
The Witcher 3 update having been released, I still
Right.
love the way this looks. This game is very pretty.
There's something timeless about well-executed pixel art.
This wouldn't be pixel art. This would be either vectors or
Yeah, you're right.
cell
It's
shading.
kind of a 2.5D, isn't it? Yeah, the backgrounds
Yeah.
are very clearly hand-drawn, while the character is a cell-shaded 3D model. So you're right, yeah.
Okay.
But it does kind of scratch that same itch. Speaking of which, I found yet another Metroidvania I wanted to get your input on, see if you've heard of it or not. Now I can't find
Well, let's
it.
go ahead and let's
One second.
let's unlock that cell, and let's see what happens there.
Do it.
And then by then, hopefully, you'll know what you're looking for. This vital.
Okay, I found it.
This fox
after
girl
image.
who is clearly vital to the plot.
Of course.
Camphor, that's a name.
Yeah. So the game that I was thinking of was After Image. I don't know if you've heard anything about it.
Is that even out yet? That's
No, it's not out yet.
That's made by like a Chinese developer, if I remember correct, right?
No clue. I just saw it and thought it looked pretty.
Take my word for it. I'm the Steam trash picker, right?
You're the Steam dumpster diver.
I shouldn't put Minoria and After Image in the category of Dead End Road. These are quality games.
Nowadays, when they get released, they get kind of written off because it's just another Metroidvania. But 30 years ago, like if these all came out back to back to back, our minds would be fucking blown with like the embarrassment of riches that was being showered upon us.
In a castle where literally everyone has been slaughtered, I think being sold as slaves is,
Yeah.
kind of getting off easy.
Well, I guess it depends on who the slave master is, right?
That's true. That's true. We could be looking at like a gladiator situation, right?
Well, I was gonna say this all reeks of hentai to me, but I like your thing better.
Hey, you know what? We haven't seen even the suggestion of anything untoward or inappropriate yet.
I don't know. There was
Maybe the
Jumblies.
princesses. Yeah, maybe. Maybe I just forgot what game we were playing for a moment.
Princess Mammoth Mammarie, yeah.
She has a name, we just can't remember it.
I thought that was her name.
Ramilla?
Mammoria? Yeah, that
Yeah.
isn't that why it's the title?
Mercy Cellar, Basement 5, B5F.
I'm gonna go ahead and call it
Basement-
and say Mercy.
Basement 5 floor?
Sure. I'm gonna go ahead and call it and say that Mercy Cellar is an ironic name.
Yeah. I'm guessing we'll also
Yeah.
not see anybody alive down here either because they didn't want to do any more character models.
No, I don't know. There's that red paint on the wall. I think someone's here decorating.
But that's probably just like iron or rust.
Yeah, absolutely.
Definitely not blood.
Of course not. Oh, so Nick, I need you to talk me out of using part of my Christmas bonus to buy a Steam Deck.
You get a Christmas bonus in your line of work?
I do.
How? What?
Give me a Christmas bonus.
Sorry, I also started having horrific double vision, and I gotta figure out which eye I want to close for the rest of the stream.
Oh, dear God.
It happens. It's fine. My retina will attach again on
Yeah,
its own.
probably going to die young, but it's fine.
Well, let's see here. Do you really need a Steam Deck? You have a
No,
people who have a
that's
Switch
the
don't
thing.
really need a
That's
Steam
the thing.
Deck.
Nobody needs a Steam Deck. It's entirely superfluous. But when Max showed me his, I was like, oh, man. And here I am playing
was a
my
pretty
computer
impressive-
games 5 feet away from my couch like a chump.
It was a pretty neat emulation machine.
Yeah, that's really attractive. I like the idea of being able to emulate anything and have it on the go. And then there's also just the fact that, it'd be nice to have my Steam library just portable and with me on vacation.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but ataraxia is Latin for peace, correct?
I don't think so.
Ataraxia?
I mean, my Latin's not very good, but
I want to say yes.
well,
I can't look it up.
You roll with it.
I can't look it up. I'm stealing odd incense from skeletons.
All right, I'll sequester the Googles.
Oh, I thought you'd just know.
No, I took Greek, not Latin.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Oh no, you're right. Serene calmness.
Huh, look at that. I know things.
Yeah.
Except apparently how not to waste my incense. All right.
Oh shit.
Which way is... Oh, I already like this room. I already like this room.
Oh no.
I bet that's an instant... Oh,
We're gonna
no.
light you right on fire.
I should proceed cautiously. I proceed to not go cautiously at all.
Who would have thought there were such horrors in the Cellar of Mercy?
Okay, all right.
Okay, that was just a practice death.
That was just the practice. We'll go ahead and start the stream now.
Yeah, absolutely. Welcome back to Play the Hits, everybody. I'm Chris Beck.
I'll just do my thing here.
But yeah, so essentially that was it. Like, it was completely off my radar, and the reason that... The only reason I'm even hesitating is it seems like one of those devices that as soon as I cave and buy it, they're going to announce, hey, Sparks, they're going to announce the second generation that is superior in every way.
Okay, have they done that with the Switch yet?
To be fair, no. The closest they came was the OLED model, which I could give two shits about because I barely ever play it portable.
Oh, did you say Sparks was in chat?
Yep, Sparks is here.
Hey, Sparks, how you doing tonight? Sometimes I forget people get notifications when the channel is playing, and my brain just thinks a wave compels them to appear.
And well, when you say people, you're essentially talking about Sparks and ourselves.
Oh, I mean, we've got a couple people. Give yourself some credit after 5 years, Chris.
Holy
I almost called
shit.
you Rex.
Borp, borp.
Okay, how do I deal with this?
I don't know, but oh my god. Why do her bombs do 9,999 damage?
To the fire.
To the fire. Because the fire's weak. Sparks just finished her Christmas shopping. Nice. I've got to start that this weekend.
I got to start it too.
Oh, that reminds me, Nick, which one of the commemorative digital Donald Trump playing cards do you want?
Isn't there one where he's shaking hands with Hitler? Can I get that one?
No, there's astronaut Trump, there's superhero Trump, there's chief of police Trump. Let me check.
You've gained the uppercut / ability. Jump again in midair to unleash a new meal. Oh, so it's the
sweet.
Not double jump.
Not double jump.
Oh.
Yeah. But yeah, no, if you have like a delusion of grandeur, Trump is entertaining it right now. So for only $99.
Are these like action figures or something?
No, he's literally like in the most Trump.
You're not making
possible.
this up. This is an actual thing that exists.
Yeah, I sent it to our Play the Hits chat. Spark says, y'all send me money and I'll do your shopping. I love Christmas shopping. That'd be awesome, Sparks.
Oh my god, I hate Christmas shopping. I wish I could actually do that.
Now, if you do wrapping, then we're really in business because that's the part that
Can I just Venmo you a flat $1,000 and you just give me back whatever you don't use, Sparks?
What do you know, Nick? I spent exactly $1,000. I got your family some Kit Kats and condoms.
Oh, thank God. I thought it wouldn't be enough. Here's a tip for being so efficient.
That was fast.
No, actually, my family has like a truce agreement where we've just all decided we're not getting anyone anything.
Oh, there you go.
Well, it's less nihilistic than that. We just do something called the gift of time, which is, like, hey, you got to show up and we got to play games together or something like that.
Yeah, there you go. That's sweet and inexpensive. Spark says those Kit Kats are expensive. Yeah, those Japanese Kit Kats. What do you want?
Actually, yeah, if we're talking about those weird Japanese Kit Kats, then they will be. Odd incense emits a sound when near secrecy.
Speaking of which, Nick, if you ever think of something from that Asian market that you're like running short of and you don't have a weekend to drive down to Bloomington, let me know and I could just send it to you.
Yeah, that would definitely be a good way to do that. I need to acquire some decent hot pot stuff, I think.
Oh yeah. Well, so the broth that they sell, I believe,
Mouse.
is frozen, but that's also not undoable if you're willing to pay.
So do you think this vapor coming out of the wall is poisonous?
One way to find out. No, she's fine.
Maybe she just breathed a little of it, like Obi-Wan in Episode 1.
After the game is done and you've won victory over the enemy, she goes to her GP for a routine checkup and she has lupus or something.
That's somewhere dark.
You just got the E ending.
I always love that moment from Episode 1 where they like smell the gas and they're like, it's chlorine gas. Okay, well, wouldn't that kill you? I guess
No,
it just smelled a little bit.
We're Jedi. We have force smelling.
Okay, now can I get to a safe point without getting murderized again on the way there?
Why did they make their grenades
Nope.
so broken? Holy shit. You're gonna be fine.
Oh.
Good
Of all the
God.
ways I could have choked. All right.
You are a glass cannon, aren't you?
Well, I mean, it's not like I got to choose my build, right? This is just how the game is.
Yeah. That is how it's played.
Which I guess I can...
Go ahead.
I was going to say, I guess I can kind of see where some of those complaints came from, but you know what? This might be my favorite double jump in any game, and I'm not even lying. I kind of love this.
Yeah, it's kind of Super Smash Brothers style.
This game has style in abundance.
Yeah.
God damn it, Nick.
Better heal again. Just in case.
All right, I'm going to go down here and save.
Yeah, not a bad
just
idea.
in case.
So speaking of glass cannons, I started the Witcher PS5 upgrade, and I'd forgotten how fun the beginning of that
I thought the
game
lever
can
was
be.
the save point. My brain stopped working. I'm
There
still
we go.
playing with one eye right now.
I'd forgotten how like fun the beginning of that game can be, where Geralt can take a minor step down a staircase and fall to his death.
Kind of like when John Marston's around just a minuscule amount of fire.
Right? Just his whole body like lights up.
What the hell was that?
Kill it! Don't like that.
Ooh, I do not like that
Don't like
at all.
that thing at all. What the hell?
All right, let's get out of this room.
Oh yeah,
Let's roll away.
Altair with water. Sparks says, "Yep."
Yeah,
God, the
yeah.
first Assassin's
Remember?
Creed, where water was literally just like wet cement, and down he goes into it.
No, he dissolved. He was water soluble, as
Yeah.
were all assassins of that time. Okay, it's just locked. All right.
Yeah, the Middle Ages were nothing to fuck around with. Steps
Everything
in a puddle,
kills back
instant
then.
death. That's right, Sparks.
Well, you never saw anybody out in the rain. Unlocked with Mercy Cellar B2F key. I don't think they understand how like floors work. You can't be second floor base. Well,
I thought they
Basement,
did Metal
second
Gear
floor?
Solid. Yeah, basement, second
All
floor.
I'm not gonna try to think too hard on. Ooh, that's cute. Little guillotines. Let's not see how much damage they do because I'm sure it's a lot.
Oh God. I like how they absolutely hurt you, even though your head is nowhere near where it needs to be to hurt you.
You know, I'm not gonna complain about that hitbox.
There's no third dimension whatsoever.
What is that sound?
Something tells me it's gonna kill you.
Oh, ye of little faith.
But yeah, that's actually my principal worry about the Steam Deck.
Did this skeleton die trying to slap the other skeleton's butt?
That's exactly what happened.
Is that the death pose here?
Spank me harder, Daddy.
You had to go and make it weird.
That's my MO. But yeah, Steam Deck. I just feel like the moment I buy it, like I'll be happy with my purchase, I'll be enjoying it quietly, and then I'll find out that if I had waited 2 months, I could have gotten a completely better unit for the exact same price.
Okay, are you seriously asking me for advice then?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay,
I
how much is a
respect
Steam Deck?
Depends on the model.
Okay, I mean, on average, because I don't know, I'm not gonna get one.
So the cheapest one is $399. The most expensive one, I believe, is $600.
Okay, so you get yourself the $400 model, because $400 is nothing,
Yeah, that's true.
and then you're just done with it. You stop thinking about it.
Yeah, okay. I like that advice.
It's like me and the 75-inch TV that I'm currently streaming 2 feet away from.
Right. Well,
Don't think about your decision at all. Just do it.
so the other thing with the Steam Deck is the way that they increase the price is just with the amount of storage that's on board. But
It's a cute skeleton.
it
Oh,
is.
I can't.
It's adorable.
I can't attack it. That worries me.
It's gonna attack
Also,
you.
there's no other way out of this room.
Yep. But anyways, so there's really no point though in getting the bigger storage because they allow you to put in a micro SD card into it. Oh crap!
Ooh.
He's got some health.
That skeleton has more health than
Ooh!
most bosses.
Hello.
We'll just
You sure this isn't
it.
a boss?
Yeah, counter.
It's like Chris and Sekiro. Nothing works. Oh god.
I was trying to counter, but that clearly wasn't the solution. Oh, it's not even down to half health. All
It'd
right.
be nice if there weren't like a billion fucking particle effects preventing you from seeing when he's going to attack. There we go. He's dead. He's dead.
All
now.
right.
He's almost
We'll go for
re-dead. Nice. Showy finish.
So where does the
Sparks
skeleton go after you kill it? Anyways, what?
Back to hell. Sparks asks, will Steam Decks be upgradable by parts? I don't believe so. It's a handheld machine, which generally aren't super easy to take apart and replace. That
Like a
being
laptop.
said, though, I do think I saw like a Linus Tech Tips or something where they figured out that the NVMe on it is replaceable, but you know, you're not switching out the graphics processor or the battery or anything like that. Which sucks because the battery is kind of the one issue that I actually care about, because if you're running like a newer like AAA title, it only has like maybe 3 hours of battery at most. I feel like more than anything right now, battery technology really needs to catch up to the rest of the 21st century. I mean, we can produce stunning, like, open world graphics on cell phones, but damn it if those cell phones while running that game last more than... I love those skeletons. I think
Maybe
like
the only ones in the world who thought about that. But anyways.
Right. I think like even the top tier like mobile phones, like if they're playing like what's that mobile game that everybody loves?
Genshin Impact?
Yep, thank you.
Oh, that's how much damage they do. All right.
Oh shit. If they're playing Genshin Impact, they get like maybe 4 to 5 hours out of it.
Well, the funny thing about having Genshin Impact on your phone is that game has such an enormous install size that it just keeps getting bigger, that it's memory that's the problem, not your battery life.
Right.
That game is like 120 gigs at this point.
Yeah.
Not that I have a full level 90 team or anything.
Right. And I actually did put it on my cell phone for a little bit when I got my PlayStation mobile controller just to check it out. And I mean, I couldn't really get into it, but you're right. The install was a bear.
Yeah, well, it's because after 2 years they still don't have any clue how to reduce the total install size. So it's just been growing from 20 gigs up to like the 120 gig monster that it is now.
Square Enix syndrome.
just no plan whatsoever to address it.
One of many syndromes of Square Enix right now. But oh my.
So that's fine. All I got to do is keep cranking out those Final Fantasy VII spin-offs, and they'll be fine.
Oh, that's right.
People keep eating that up.
Reunion is out now, isn't it? No, actually, yep. I shouldn't. So I have a complicated relationship with Crisis Core. Like, I enjoyed how it played, but that was about it. but you know, since when do you need anything more from a video game that, you know, it's fun to play?
How much you want to bet if I step on this weird-looking thing, it's going to be like Indiana Jones in the Temple of Doom, and like darts are going to shoot out of the wall?
One way to find out. Silver coin. Oh, look, it's fire.
Oh, good.
Huh.
I like being right and then not heeding my own advice.
Well, at least it's not a super complicated trap.
You know, unpopular opinion, I never really liked when Final Fantasy VII became like a series in and of itself.
Yeah, no, me neither.
I kind of Oh my god, shut up. Shut up. All of you shut up.
But that being said, though, like, Crisis Core was kind of their first foray into kind of an action RPG format that I thought actually worked.
I roll and then
I think, yeah,
crouch?
just like when it's coming towards you, roll at it. Yeah, there. Nope. What the hell? You don't have an invincibility frame during the roll?
Not always, I guess. All right.
Huh. That's shitty.
We just can't get hit on the easy ones, I guess.
So I guess you got to roll when it's going away from you then. Or just what you did. That's fine.
I can take one more hit, and I think I'll be fine.
Yeah, because there's a save point in the next room.
There we
Nice.
go. Oh, nope, not yet.
So wait. Okay, now chase it. Or that. Even better.
Don't be hot dogging it.
I don't know what that means, but yeah, don't do that.
Whatever it is, don't do it.
Whatever it is, don't.
Okay, this brings up a gripe I have about games like this, is that you should never have contact damage in a game that requires you to get in close with enemies
yeah,
and like
right.
roll around them.
Yep,
You should never have contact damage.
the only way you should be taking damage from them is shit.
Instantaneously died.
Is if they have
She
some
just
kind of like
vaporized.
spikes on their armor, or if they're like attacking you. I agree. In fact, what was the game? Shit, there was a game like this that I played through like half of it, not realizing that there was no contact damage.
That's great.
Oh, I can't remember what game it was. It's going to drive me nuts. But I
You'll have to
literally
give me more to go on than that.
Yeah, well, it was a Metroidvania, and it'll come to me in a minute. But I literally did not know that touching an enemy didn't hurt you. So I was like making the whole experience way harder on myself than I had to, and like I was trying to run in and get like pixel perfect swings and then run away as soon as they advanced on me. It was hilarious.
Was this game called Dark Souls?
No, it was a 2D. And I just can't remember what it was. What hurts? You're fine. You're just sitting there.
Bitch.
Put her out of her misery.
There's all this bread and apple here. Help
And
yourself.
Apple.
And apple.
Skulls.
It's fine. They only do 70. I'm more worried about these.
Slutty bomb chicks. Oh my.
Oh, that's how you avoid them. All right, I understand it now.
Mechanic unlocked.
Now we'll never see them again.
All right.
Statue of a female figure. 4 sockets exist at the base of the statue.
Huh.
We're gonna have to just force this.
Try one.
So...
0, 0, 0. All right, 0, 0, 0, 1.
Damn.
Try 1, 2, 3, 4. That's usually everyone's password. Oh no! It's so much harder to go back than it was to go forward. Kill them.
Fatality.
Shit. Man, they make you use those healing incenses quite a bit.
My not Estus flask. Oh, right to the face. Okay, don't try and roll through it.
She dodge rolled right.
But we got a
into
whole
it.
section we haven't explored up here yet, so.
Yep. There's a combination here somewhere.
Oh, I'm sure.
Or maybe the pain chick tells you something. It hurts so much. Just like on my birthday, 2/4/87.
That skeleton's reaching for it. Wait, what key is that?
Locked.
Okay.
It's the locked key. Also
Gotcha.
the locked key.
So
Sparks asks... Oh, go ahead.
No, you go ahead. I want to hear what Sparks said.
Sparks asks, does Play the Hits have an official logo other than the Pixel Bit play button? No, we do not. I mean, that's pretty much been it from our conception. But basically, everything that we have except for the character art, which we commissioned Phil Dragish to make, has just been me slowly figuring out how to take advantage of Microsoft Paint and an old bootleg copy of Movie Maker. we are absolutely the most ghetto fabulous channel on the web.
It's not much, but it's ours.
Yeah, no, I'm glad with or I'm happy with some of the stuff that we've. What is that? Oh, okay, she's an enemy.
It's
I'm
a
happy
woman.
with some of the stuff that we've made. With my very limited understanding of my computer's toolbox.
She turned into
Microsoft
ectoplasm.
Spark says Microsoft Paint is legit. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. That's all of our thumbnails. Basically, so I can't really even begin to describe how I've cobbled.
Okay. There's no riddle.
1909.
It's just 1909.
Yep. There you go. I can't really even begin to elaborate on how I've managed to take those two tools, Movie Maker and Paint, and use them to sort of cobble together what would probably only take about 2 to 3 seconds if like I learned an actual video editing software. But because I don't want to pay for it and I don't have, the time to dedicate to learning new software, like simple things like censoring a scene or splicing audio over a picture, I've literally learned to do, like, there's no joke, like some PowerPoint in some of our videos where I've done creative editing. I've just like recorded like our voices over PowerPoint and like clicked through the pictures in real time in order to give the appearance of professional editing.
Oh no, this soup ladle sucks.
Huh.
Okay, well, it is 25% base damage.
Yeah.
I was hoping I could just like take the soup ladle and sling hot soup in people's faces.
Right. Like constant burning damage or something like that, but no.
I'll just scream hot soup.
Ooh, Brunhilde. I think I want to rename my Tesla.
That's a good Tesla name.
Yeah, Brunhilde.
So is Famalita.
Yeah. On the app, you can name it whatever you want, and I wasn't feeling creative at the time, so I just called it Chris back. And, like, all right.
Simple yet elegant.
Yeah, elegance in its simplicity. Brunhilde. 1909, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, you are right. We need to go back down to that room that I totally didn't forget about that is below us.
I just wanted to make sure before we got there, we're like, what was the code? God damn it.
No, I know, because it's 4 years after the end of the Russo-Japanese War.
Whatever
so
helps
easy to
you.
remember.
Of course.
Sorry, I've been in a history kick. I've been reading the memoirs of Ulysses S. Grant.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah. Now I'm on a whole kick of like reading about the Civil War, so it's
Nice.
been
Well,
fun.
when you eventually get time to go through the sympathizer, let me know what you think. I enjoyed that one. Well, not
I've got
enjoyed.
it. It's on my shelf.
Yeah. Though once again, God damn it, I'll repeat to you what I said in the bookstore for our audience of one here, which is, I say I enjoyed the sympathizer. I reacted to the sympathizer. I'm not sure if it's a book that one can enjoy necessarily. Though it does have its parts.
Well, I mean, it's like reading The Orphan Master's Son or the Gulag Archipelago.
Sure.
Not every book is there to entertain you.
Right. That's exactly right. Well, and so...
Oh, look at that. I didn't even get touched that time.
Nope. You remember the episode of King of the Hill where Khan gets drafted by Ted Wasanasan for his army?
Yes.
Imagine that, but without Hank Hill there to add comedy gold. That's the sympathizer.
190.
Books are meant to elicit a reaction, says Sparks. I agree. And that's why I highly recommend the sympathizer, even if it is nowhere near an uplifting read.
Books technically are meant to instruct. Art is meant to elicit a reaction, is it
Yep.
not? Hey, how about Nobody Asked You, you prick, Nicholas?
No, you're good. Sparks says I just prefer ones that elicit humor. Yes, very much. And that's kind of the funny thing, is that the sympathizer can have some genuine moments of humor in it, but it's just against this backdrop of, this Vietnamese immigrant living in the United States and how horrible it was for him. There's a bit at the end of the book, and I won't give anything away, but it goes on for long enough that like it starts to feel torturous to you.
Oh, so it's like Rhythm of War.
Yes, but Brandon Sanderson did not intend it to be torturous.
No, that's what makes it worse.
Whereas Nguyen very much does.
It was meant to be funny. That's what made it so bad. Anyways, I'm sorry. I'm
Hey,
sorry.
Rhythm of War had its moment.
Oh, it did?
She
Yeah, it had
singular.
about a moment.
I very
I'm
much
sorry.
enjoyed Kaladin ripping off the pursuer's head.
Yeah,
I thought that was a
and we
nice
had to
touch.
read 56 hours to get to that.
Oh wait, no,
56
sorry.
hours.
I also thought the dog dragon story was adorable and heartwarming.
You know, the thing is that that was singularly great. Unfortunately, Gene Wolfe just like throws away gems like that as dross in his books.
Nice.
There's a part in his fourth novel, Citadel of the Autarch, where it's literally just a storytelling contest, and you get like 10 of those gems right in a
Right.
row.
Well, and so that was kind of the funny thing about and don't get me wrong, I actually really like Sanderson. But with the longer I read the Stormlight Archive, the more I become aware that what he considers to be building a living, breathing world is literally just volume, right? It's all like,
Doorstop fantasy. Yep.
yeah, like how much can I cram into this single novel? Whereas
Oh,
the
healing
moments that
incense.
really shine, though, are what you described. When he gives you kind of a taste of some of the world's culture or a slice of life or a mythological story that, doesn't necessarily affect the main plot, but really makes it that much richer. And you can do that without, a
Oh yeah,
1,700-page book.
Just write your story well and tight
Yeah.
instead of, okay, well, if we make them spend 20 hours with Shallan, they'll have to like her eventually,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
That's not character development. That's a hostage situation.
Right. I mean, the Godfather is 300 pages. I've read it probably 10 times.
Yeah, it's
Because-
nice, short,
because-
easy, and you probably had more emotional response to that
Mhm.
story than
100%. Like I could write a dissertation on The Godfather. And like not in the ironic fanboy like, oh, crime does pay, bitch. I'm just misunderstood, bitch. But like because I felt like Puzo genuinely crafted a captivating family drama in a bygone era.
Okay,
Ooh,
I
so
was gonna
close.
say, watch me no hit that, and then I got hit really
I
bad.
got hit 3 times, really, really hard.
She did take a morning star to the back of the skull, so.
Oh, Sparks says a hostage situation is an apt description. Sparks, have you read any of the Stormlight Archive? I mean, I'm guessing from your comment you have, but I did not know that.
Maybe she just knows how Sanderson writes.
See, again, I don't think the problem is Sanderson himself. I think it's Sanderson's expectations of himself.
No, I mean, he clearly knows how to write because his first book in that series was wonderful.
The second one I thought was where it really hit its stride. Words of Radiance was my favorite of the 4.
But the fourth one was just so unforgivably bad. Just unforgivably bad.
It was not pleasant overall.
Oh, I should have came here first.
I mean, Oathbringer, I kind of excused because it featured Dalinar, who is my favorite character of
This
kind
is
of the main
wonderful.
4. What's going on?
I love this chain mace.
Oh.
This is great.
Spark says, I've seen screen caps and made an attempt. Okay, so...
You wait, you read the screen caps and that was the attempt?
So Sparks,
because that would have been the smartest thing to do.
Yeah, maybe, but I don't know. So I highly recommend reading the first 2 novels, but the problem is you read the first 2 novels and you get really into it and you want the payoff, and then in the next 2 novels it never really comes.
Oh god, it's so fast. It actually makes the first 2 novels worse because you start to resent the series.
A little bit. I mean, I'm still in the place where like overall I'm entertained, but I would really like Sanderson to get back into fighting form for the 5th one. But that being said, like this almost seems like sacrilege with any other series, but you should read the first 2 novels and then wiki the 3rd and the 4th.
See how dumb it is? Yep. No, I 100% agree with that. That was not worth 56 hours of my life.
No, because I don't know. That was the frustrating thing about Rhythm of War is it's nothing but setup, and it's like, okay, so maybe it's one of those things where like 4 and 5 are meant to be 2 parts of a singular story. But no, he does.
Oh, my CPU is crashing.
Yeah, holy shit. But no, he does address pretty much all the major plot points of Rhythm of War, and brings them to a conclusion. But he does so in like 2 chapters at the very end, after just
Everything
stringing
that you've
you
been
along.
waiting for answers for is resolved in the most boring ways possible.
Yes.
And the setups for book 5 are just...
Well, but the setups for book 5 are essentially where we were in book 3.
Nothing changes because Reyes is dead, but Reyes is still alive.
Well, and Odium agrees to the contest of champions, but he already agreed to that. It's just now he's like, okay, fine, I'll set a date. That's the whole story's progress.
That's progression.
But it's not 56 hours of progression.
Rhythm of War, it should have been Dalinar consults his calendar book.
Right. Chapter 478. Dalinar opened his day planner to the 20th of March and realized that way will not work. I have a dentist appointment. Longingly, he looked at a picture of Navani. He pontificated endlessly about his relationship.
How great would it be if book 5 is just Dalinar making constant excuses to put the contest off? Like, a la like a madcap series of events like The Simpsons?
Right. That would be funny.
Oh, I'm sorry, that day's not good for me. I have to meet the Prince of Shinar. Well, I'll go with you. Turns into a buddy comedy.
Right.
And then they learn along the way to become friends and respect each other, and that maybe in the end they're not so different after all.
So who do you think Dalinar's champion's going to be?
Dalinar.
It's just going to be him.
It's going to be him because he said it was going to be him, right?
Well, yeah.
Didn't he already make the contract with? Yeah.
Well, no, but the contract with Odium is that they both have a champion. Like he didn't expressly say to Odium that it was going to be him. But at the same time, like, it's one of those things where Dalinar's only going to trust Dalinar, and so. But then.
Yeah, because when I think of who is best to fight for the fate of the world, I think it's the 65-year-old man.
Hey, he's 50.
Who probably looks a lot like aging Hulk Hogan right now.
But so anyways, they kind of lead you to believe it's Kaladin, but then at the very end he's like, it's not Kaladin. So is it going to be Adolin? Is it going to be Lift?
You know exactly who it's going to be. It's going to be Shallan.
I think it's going to be what's the talking dog's name? Chiru Chiru or
Chiri? No, he already got a spin-off. Chiri. No, he already got a spin-off with Resin.
Yeah. But
I'm not even joking. I think he literally has a spin-off now.
I'm aware. I think he's going to come back though and be the champion.
And you know what? All I can say is when book 5 hits, much like when Winds of Winter hits, I won't give a shit.
I'm going to read it. I don't give a shit. I mean, I've tortured myself for 200 hours trying to put this plot together. I'm seeing it to its conclusion.
Well, I know what our episode title is going to be.
Chiri Chiri saves the world.
I'm sorry. I got in like a 15-minute.
Or is it Mammoth Mammaries?
Sanderson.
Which haven't even featured in this episode, so
maybe it'll. Yeah, I know. Maybe that's why it feels worse. But I got my chain mace. God damn it!
Oh, holy shit! You've gone full Belmont. Oh no!
All right, this feels like a boss fight.
Weirdly disturbing. A sexy nun with a chain mace. Oh wait.
Okay, that's not even an attempt at getting dressed.
There's the Mammoth Mammaries.
Oh no, it's the boss from Metal Gear Solid 3, Subsistence Snake.
Subsnakestance?
Whatever it is. I like that better.
That seems like
now we know who broke her arm.
That seems like a Kojima word.
Yes, but my hands are far more capable than yours.
Metal Gear Solid 6, Revelationings. What? Stop! Kojima, no!
Brotherhood of the Fallen.
But you have to add an unnecessary suffix to it. And that's the Kojima MO.
And those damn witches are doing God knows what. The only way out of this prison. Anyways. Oh, hey, we've been standing here the whole time. How awkward.
Wait, are you the devil? Or is that just the turn of phrase here?
I think we're all the devil in some way.
It's not this game's
Remember, I'm guessing everyone here is just evil.
Shut your damn mouth. Oh, shit.
Right in the liver.
He's gonna be peeing blood for a few days.
Yeah, careful, Citrus Stamilla. I'll cheer you on from back here, or whatever. I don't know. I love how happy she looks, though.
Yeah, I know. They all look adorable in their own way.
It's, you know what? I mean, snickering aside, it's good art.
It
Like,
is,
it's solid drawing.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, I'm starting to wonder if, like, I don't know, maybe this is like a test project for a different engine to, like, make money for the next game they're working on.
Mm-hmm. Well, you did say that they're in the habit of releasing one like every year, right?
No. This came out like 2018. Their next game, though, is like going right back to its roots, like the original looked like.
Oh, okay.
Which I think comes out next year.
Interesting.
Everybody keeps talking about these vagaries of how evil the church is, but no one has given me, like, a direct example yet.
Hey, don't bring God's infinite purity into this. You're right.
Okay.
The church is totally evil, isn't it? Her name
Everyone is
Fricka.
trying to kill me.
Why is
but
her
yet
name
the church is
Fricka?
evil.
Right.
Oh my god.
Wow. How do you close
I don't want
that
to get
gap?
near her.
Right? Oh, she's got a knife.
Call that a knife.
Why does the coin explode?
It's not really a coin, Chris. It's an explosive.
Tell me how.
Ooh,
Nice.
that was a nice block.
Dodge.
That felt satisfying. Oh, right. That's the stuff that I can breathe in a little bit of the poison.
Yeah, and get lupus.
Oh, that chain mace is so quick.
Yeah, holy crap. Does some decent damage, too. Ooh. Apparently so does touching her.
That's not my
happening?
healing instance.
What
All
did
right,
you
there
just
it is.
do? Did
Oh,
you
I can
just
attack the
activate
coin.
flower power?
I activated a different incense that wasn't healing.
Oh. Your flower power is no match for my glower power.
Gotta get out of there.
Nick, what's your favorite Mr. Burns line?
That's a very good question, and I will give you an answer to that after this fight.
Good call.
Oh, so it doesn't hurt her.
Yeah,
that's
no.
fair.
The wall of fire is clearly meant to...
Rogues are invincible when it comes
Yeah,
to fire.
exactly. We all know that with their skimpy clothing. That shields them perfectly against the flame. Oh, so now you're poisoned.
Oh, so I am.
You could breathe in as much of that shit earlier as you wanted, but...
Yeah, during the boss fight, no, not so much.
You're no fun. Really, I'm having lots of fun. My chain mace.
Alright, we're not doing bad. We're doing pretty good, actually.
Yeah, you're kicking some ass.
Probably should back off and
Yeah,
heal, get rid of the coin,
jinx it.
not get poisoned again.
Knife.
Went right above my head, just like I planned.
Ooh. Ooh. Nicely done. Oh, I was expecting her to, like, say something snarky right before she died.
Yeah, but then she just exploded.
Yep. Or like, the church is using you. Nope.
Nope, just blew up.
Just blew up. Shut her the fuck up. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Price for some, one too large a burden. How many more must I kill to pay the price?
That's how salvation works in the Bible, right?
What price? Yeah, I mean, Jesus was very clear that your KD ratio must be high to get into the pearly gates.
Sin must be paid for in blood. He does not specify whose blood. Revelation.
All right, well, we've got our thieves' key.
Yeah? Yeah, you do.
Oh,
Is
I
that the
see how this is
key
going to go.
At that elevator that we didn't have before?
No, that was one of the miscellaneous mercy keys,
Oh, okay.
which feels funny to say.
As expected, the place of mercy had no mercy in it whatsoever. Oh, no.
Ah, slug pit.
God, I hate slug pits. Why is your healing incense reddened out?
Because of the fog that the slugs put out, it
Oh,
silences
weird.
me.
That sucks. Oh, duh. Silenced right there. Come on, Chris. All right, so Nick, your favorite Montgomery Burns line?
The only friend worth a ship is friendship.
Here comes the friendship sailing your way. Oh.
Because when my mother heard that, she thought he was saying shit, and we weren't allowed to watch The Simpsons for a couple weeks after that.
Until the rerun came up and you could show her. Look, it was
Oh,
ship.
no, she wasn't going to listen to me.
Oh.
No, it's just like when I was younger, I had a little bit of a lisp growing up. So when I would try to say something like Baxter Stockman, it would come out as Bastard Stockman. And boy, my parents were not having any of that sass back from their son. How dare you swear in front of us so gleefully? But no, that's his name. No, you will stop saying that word.
Stop having a speech impediment, child.
God damn it, they knew, didn't they? They knew the whole time. Ah!
Eee. Weren't these things boss in FF12?
Yeah, but they did it here better.
I don't know, I loved FF12. I forgot that you can bound like a dog.
Did I tell you about the cursed dollar in the vending machine this week?
No, but I
Okay.
am immediately more intrigued than the Sanderson novels.
One of my
Nick Weber and
employees
the
came up,
Cursed Dollar.
in the vending machine of doom
Right.
with Harrison Ford coming this summer.
Dispensing
Coming to a Redbox
by
near you.
Hideo Kojima.
No, so an employee came to me and said someone, finger quotes, broke the vending machine. So I was like, all right, I'll go out there with you right now and we'll find out what the problem is. And I took $1 out of my wallet and I said, we'll go get to the bottom of this right now. So tried to put $1 in, wouldn't take it. So yeah, easy enough, right?
You'd think. Hey.
Oh, there's something hidden in this room.
Totally.
There we go.
Well, that was fucking easy.
So anyways, we go out there. It doesn't take the $1, and so I call the repairman. They come in the next day. He fixes it, right? And then so he you know what? I'm gonna go to this room real quick. So he gives me the Okay, so the repairman comes in that morning. He fixes it, and he gives me the offending $1. Puts it on my desk. It was a mess, right? So what do I do with the $1? I go take it back to the employee who lost it and said, "Hey, the vending machine has been fixed. Here's your $1 back, man." So anyways, after the repairman comes back later that afternoon and proceeds to give me back the same $1 that had stuffed up the vending machine a second time.
It's that fucking $1.
I just ran it through the paper shredder.
You destroyed U.S. currency, Nick?
I should have known better than to give him back his $1.
Though,
because
to be
he put
fair,
that goddamn thing right back in there.
Right? Who still carries paper currency?
I once had someone come up to me and say that the vending machine put a $4 hold on their bank account, and they were upset because they didn't have $4 in their bank account to uphold the
That's rough.
hold. That could have gone better.
Could have, didn't, but yeah, I remember being in my 20s. $4 was something you had to think hard about.
But not hard enough to decide whether you wanted to get a $1 soda from that bank account.
Yeah. Do I want to eat today? I'm good.
Oh, I'm back at the beginning of the game. There's the witch corpses.
Yep. Oh, so you are. That's this room, isn't it? You've come full circle.
I guess we're in the end game here.
Seems
Okay, let's
like
not fight those head on.
Everything seems a little darker, though. Oh.
Well, that's good. That's progression.
Is this?
The cathedral has a story, character arc, unlike the actual characters, who don't change or grow. Oh, good. More of this.
I don't know. The main character can certainly kill much more efficiently than she could at the beginning of the game.
Yeah, ever since they got the chain mace. Oh, they have so much health.
Yeah, holy crap.
They were coming at me faster than I could kill them, so I had to kill them faster.
It's like the game's trying to teach you something. The power of murder has been inside you all along.
Ooh, there we go. Oh,
No!
wonderful. More.
Of
Even
course. Oh crap! And they've got the things.
more. Okay, that evened the odds a little.
Yeah, that was nice. Hey, Sparks is back. Who needs character development when you can murder everything? That's right, Sparks.
That's the end of most people's character arc anyways, right? It's just the killing spree.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Die Hard or Rambo or It's a Wonderful Life.
Incidentally, also The Godfather.
Yeah, Godfather as well.
Though, one thing I always appreciate about the Godfather series is that the killing spree is never indicative of the main character's victory, but always his descent further from grace.
Already writing that book, huh?
Yep. I will write that dissertation. Don't know what for.
Oh, that was a lot.
Holy crap. My doctorate in literature or something. Oh, no! Things ain't so
Okay,
good
I think
right
I
now.
got him as good as he got me.
Yeah. Think twice before cursing you again. Nice.
So, I was talking with a friend today, and we came up with an idea. We need less pro-Pepsi and pro-Coke commercials, or like commercials that encourage you to buy a product, and we need our commercials to look more like political ads, right? Don't sell me a Coke, bash Pepsi, right? Like I want to hear the story about how in a commercial, like picture it, Coca-Cola gives 30,000 children diabetes every year, and it's like a black and white still image of a Coca-Cola can. And then you switch to Pepsi-Cola. Pepsi, however, brings joy to children all around the world, and it's a man dressed up as Pepsi Man, just like shaking hands and kissing babies.
Dude, they really need to bring back Pepsi Man and put him in the US. I would absolutely watch those commercials. I wouldn't drink a Pepsi. But,
You
know.
say that now, but wait until Pepsi Man now has his own Netflix series.
Pepsi Man.
I mean, like Witcher has like 7 series right now, so why not?
Are you familiar with Long Long Man?
With what?
Long Man?
Is he like Bye Bye Man?
No.
Is he from Long Lawn Ranch?
No.
Then I don't know who this is.
Oh man, we've got to go on this odyssey. Maybe this should be an episode of something else rather than tell you what it is. I should show you.
Oh god, there's so many of them.
Because so without giving too much away, there's this Japanese like taffy company who over the early 2000s ran this entire ad campaign with a character called Long Long Man. And it was like this whole dramatic epic of this dude's life, and it had, you know, marriage scandals and political intrigue, and it was
Japanese, you say?
brilliant. Don't look it up. Wait for the episode of something else. We'll watch them all together and comment on them in real time. It is.
So this is something I have to experience rather than hear about. Okay.
That's exactly right. But I'll just leave it at that. Oh, Sparks
Okay.
says the commercials are still going. So there's some that I don't even know then. That's wonderful.
So the expanded universe is continuing to grow, it sounds like.
Yeah, fucking long man.
Let's go to the library and visit Princess what's her name? Oh.
Mega boobs. Oh wait, no, that's not her. Oh my gosh, maybe that should be like all 4 Play the Hits members
If you're
episode
looking
of
for the
something
princess,
else.
she is no longer here. Oh, so you're saying she's in a
Another
different
castle?
cathedral?
Cathedral. Yeah.
Something must have happened to her when I wasn't looking, lol.
But I should
Anyways,
check.
what are you buying?
I think I'm gonna check in with Nick and or with Christy and Max and see if they've seen
Give me
Long
some of
Long Man
that.
before, and if not, that's gonna have to be a something else with all 4 of us.
Will this come before or after Castle Crashers?
I mean, it could honestly be the same night because I think all the videos together will probably be about a half hour long. Well, though Spark says there's a lot more now, so I don't know. I'll have to look it up and see if there's someone who's compiled all of them to date.
All right. Let's go up? No, that's what they'd expect. Let's go to the right.
Oh my god! When they breathe
Well, see, here's
on
the
ya,
thing: is they've
they're
got
so
like
bad.
they have stronger enemies mixed in with the weaker enemies now.
Right. So you don't know what you're gonna get because they share the same sprites.
Right, exactly. Which I don't know how much I like that, but okay. Strikes me as a little
every
lazy.
every fight is a mystery bag of pain.
Oh yeah, they definitely changed up the color palette for this part.
Oh, Nick Sparks, who's relatively new to Play the Hits, is asking what something else is. Do you want to explain something else?
I don't know. I've never been invited to that part of the show.
Yes, you have. We've done a something else.
No, we haven't.
Yes, we have. I will look it up.
Okay, then what was the topic?
I'll look it up. Go to our YouTube page.
Are you gonna Google it? Because I don't think
I forgot which ones I did with you and which ones I did with Max. Just give me a second here. Channel, playlists, or something else.
something else is essentially something that is not a game and does not fit into an ordinary category.
Okay, you and I did Super Bernie World.
That was a game.
No, that was a something else.
It was something. Did you know that that game now has DLC?
You're kidding.
The DLC is now like super Kitsune Warriors. It's like an actual Mario Brothers game now.
That's awesome.
Maybe we should revisit that because
Well, actually, though, I'm looking at this. The most recent something else was Max and I doing an episode of GeoGuessr, which would
This
be
path is blocked
freaking
off.
hilarious with all four of us. God, that would be so fun. Another GeoGuessr episode.
Observes right interpretation of facts and these too profane to be uttered publicly. Will rest only within these pages. Ooh, continue reading. Absolutely.
It starts with an N and then it's just ... Oh no, Sister Chicoria.
That sounds like a Brian Sanderson name. I'm sorry.
Sounds like a Pokemon.
Was put on trial and faced the Inquisition. She confessed her betrayal, among other sins, which included being in contact with many sinners and pledging loyalty to the Archwitch. This is so vague.
God, I hate
do
when
not
your
understand
priest
her motives.
pledges loyalty to the Archwitch.
Why would she behave like that? And contact with many sinners.
You know what that means.
Continue reading. Let's get to the smut. That's why I'm here.
That's right. Oh, she's dead.
I attended her execution yesterday. This afternoon, I paid her grave a visit. I felt a weird peacefulness surrounding it. Not too long ago, she left one of her forbidden books with me. I inspected it. Once I got back to the convent, a rotten book covered in moss. It's full of notes translating its content to the common tongue. It might help me understand her intentions better. There's no other public record goes into detail about this is the most character development we've had in the entire game.
Lots of pictures of titties.
I pray every night to be forgiven for the sin of curiosity, but I
See?
more.
What is this porn you speak of?
How long is this going to go on for? Is this like the plot locked away behind this door? The heretical text mentions certain names as deities, which I have never heard of, and the above deities is the Archwitch, the matriarch goddess that unifies everything.
Oh, Sparks asked, where do we stream something else? Yeah, no, it's just like a regular stream on Twitch. It's just like Nick said, it just tends to deviate from our usual.
Where we have abandoned our sins and become one with the planet. Oh, they're eco-terrorists.
Oh,
okay.
It's just Final Fantasy VII. Okay, we're good. But yeah, it basically just deviates from like a normal like game.
My faith and the rules I live by. I was taught to cut the tongues of the witch. I was taught to cut the tongues of the witches to silence them before they can speak. Cut them out or just cut them a little?
What? Have you ever had like a paper cut on your tongue? It's the fucking
I
worst.
have, but I can still speak heresies. That's the thing.
Yeah, but it's not comfortable.
A peaceful view on life. How can our sacred faith, the greatest kindness, not forgive them for the... Oh my God. Did Brandon Sanderson write this book? Okay, I'm sorry.
The High Priest Sanderson.
The Archwitch then began to unbutton her corset. No, wait, hold on. This is the final entry in the secret diary. I have a feeling I understand now why Saint Chiroka was sinned. I also believe the witches are innocent of sin. But if I disclose my thoughts to others, I will meet the same fate as her. The intolerant persecution imposed by the church must end. A different voice should be heard and taken into consideration. Love and compassion taught inside these walls should not be paired with hypocrisy.
Wow, you just nailed it home. That really is the whole plot, isn't it?
The Sacred Office suspects
Church
my behavior.
bad.
Sister Avila has been tasked to pay attention to my activities. Not monitor them, but pay attention. I know too much of the forbidden heresies, but as the celestial saint, I have to follow my mission given to me. I teach new sisters the rule of the church to silence any who stand against it. If you're saying this is the last chapter, don't make it longer than all the others combined. I'm a coward. I value my life more than my principles. I cannot stand against the sacred office. I pray someone will eventually. Whoever finds this diary, please inherit this cause. Olivia.
Oh, finally. Hey, Sparks, I'm copy and pasting the link to something else on YouTube here for you.
Who's Olivia?
Doesn't matter. Oh, I'm guessing that's Olivia.
Oh, that's where I got my charge attack.
Well, Olivia, new charge attacks.
Could be a completely unrelated dead saint. Now let's see here. I need to get to the right.
That is usually where you want to go to progress in side scrollers.
Like Mario Brothers, move right and press A occasionally.
Yep.
Okay.
You're welcome, Sparks, but I will warn you, one or two of those episodes were relatively early in Play the Hits history when we were still kind of figuring out our audio recording equipment, so you might be in for some volume blasts there.
We have kind of gotten the secret sauce of the volume problem fixed, haven't we?
Yeah, it took some finagling, but we did it. Yeah, we finally settled into a relatively comfortable place with streaming, which is another reason that I hesitate to try to learn something new. And I'm worried we'll just lose what we have.
We'll make negative progress.
That's exactly right. Like I'll realize that I completely can't technically do all this stuff. That fox chick is gonna screw you, isn't she?
I mean, don't say that after everything we just read. Oh no, they just want to sell me stuff.
Hey, do you smell weed? Here's some. Oh no, where did this come from? Well,
you smell weed? No? Well, you do now.
I guess if you want to buy it, I'll sell it to you. Don't know where it came from. I'm not growing it, but you know. I know a guy who knows a guy.
So, have I told you that in my version of playing through the randomizer right now, I still do not have bombs or a sword for Link?
That's awesome.
That randomizer is absolutely delightful, and I am addicted to it.
Isn't it great? Well, the funny thing is, I was telling Max that I would absolutely just do like another run through of that with you, just for comparison's sake, because it's never the same game twice.
No, as a matter of fact, that's the whole point, right?
Yeah, just to see how different it can be.
I wish I did select early sword. That would have been nice.
Yeah.
Look, because I'm already on like Dungeon 3 and Link to the Past, and I still don't have a sword, so...
The fact that you've made it through dungeons, though, without the sword is pretty damn impressive.
Oh. What can I say? I've played a video game or two in my day.
Video games. God dang it, Bobby, with your video games. I don't know why I made Hank Hill Cajun, but, you know.
I remember this is the part last week where Sparks remonstrated us for talking about the Penetrator out of context. So I had to go look up the Penetrator battle from Demon's Souls, and I gotta say, it was a lot more impressive in the original than the remake.
Did you?
It had a much more swelling musical score. What?
Yeah. Did you get a lot of porn as well?
Well, no, thankfully, because there's a lot of Dark Souls tryhards out there that have their own videos of fighting him. But
oh, see, I thought you just searched Google for the Penetrator.
I did put the Penetrator boss fight.
Boss fight. Okay, that makes that'll
okay.
That'll do.
Speaking of inappropriate, I thought these skeletons had like sensor blocks in front of their naughty bits, but it just turns out they're adorably strapped to these pyres.
Yep. Sparks swelling, you say?
That was definitely not the correct word to use, wasn't it?
Oh shit.
What is laying these eggs?
I don't know.
These toxic, poisonous eggs.
Something tells me we're gonna find out next time on Play the Hits.
Oh, is it that time already?
It's that time already.
Well, let me get to one more save point.
That was one more save. Whatever. I feel like next episode could be our conclusion for sure, though.
It took basically the whole episode to get out of the prison.
Yeah. They didn't fuck around.
Whatever you're doing, stop doing it. Yeah, well, so much for me saying it was going to be a two-parter. You know, here's the thing, though, is we can't start Faith, the Unholy Trilogy until we finish this.
Faith the Unholy Trilogy.
It is, if you liked Oregon Trail, I think you're going to like that.
Oh, I am intrigued.
If you liked Oregon Trail, you're going to love that.
Damn with that counter.
Yeah, I've gotten pretty proficient at it. As a matter of fact, it's basically taken over all the gameplay.
Sparks, I can honestly say I have very little idea of how dicks work beyond the basic biology. You've come to the wrong place.
What prompted that?
I don't know, something we said. They're mostly just for show, Sparks.
You could probably ask like a scientist or something. They might know. They're smart. Ask a scientist how they work.
Go ask your local penis scientist. That's where we gotta end it. Yes, hello. I'm Dr. Schlongston. I'm a dickologist. Oh, she was talking about the penetrator and swelling. Okay. I guess the context helps there.
So are you here for an addictomy or a clipidectomy? One of these days I'm going to look back on this in 10 years and be like, this is my legacy.
Yeah, dick jokes on the internet.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, well, Nick, any closing thoughts for this evening?
No, I feel dirty and feel like I need to take a shower now.
Were the black butterflies always there?
Yeah, I guess that's the idle stance.
All right, cool. We'll see you next time.
But she is wearing stockings.